Hello and welcome to Conversations with the Chamber. I'm Jim Burnette, the Director of the Eden Chamber of Commerce, and today it just doesn't get much better than this. I'm on the beautiful campus of Rockingham Community College and in the sunroom of the Center for Workforce Development, and I have two great ladies with me, Miss Christy Hensley and Miss Jennifer Lester. Tell us, we're going to talk today about some workforce and some partnerships. Tell us what your roles are. Introduce yourselves and tell us what your roles are, please.
Okay, good afternoon, Jim. I'm excited to be here with you today. I'm Christy Hensley. I'm the new Workforce Development Manager here at, housed at RCC. I work for RCC, Rockingham County Schools and Economic Development. It's a workforce initiative through the Golden Leaf Grant, and I'll talk more about that. So excited to share all this information with you today.
Great. Jennifer?
Jennifer Lester. I have the honor of serving as Director of Corporate Education and Training at Rockingham Community College, and just thrilled to talk with you all today.
Great. We're going to talk about the partnership that goes on between the businesses, the education, and the business leaders and the leaders within this community. So there's a lot of questions that I have that I hope we can clear up for myself as well as everyone else. So Christy, we'll start with you, but I want to know lots of things about this partnership. And your education is in, your background, is in education. And I know you get that honestly, your mother was in education and so on. Tell us about this Level Up initiative. And I know you're not a very excitable person. What excites you about this?
Well, I am super excited. If you know me, career development and workforce development excites me, particularly in working with students. I am a lifelong resident of Rockingham County, graduated from Moorhead High School and UNCG. I have a business background, in accounting. I audited the school system for 3 years and then transitioned into teaching. So I have roughly 30 years in education, teaching middle school students, high school students, and elementary students. So my passion is helping students connect to careers through work-based learning experiences, the career development continuum where we expose the student to what could be, what they're passionate about, educational opportunities, and so forth. So as a career development coordinator over the past 15 years, this position has been a natural transition for me because it's a continuation of what I have been doing with predominantly high school students. So I will still be working with the youth in this role. The Level Up initiative is a philosophy, and we're talking about helping not only our youth but all individuals and employers and community move up to the next level of their opportunity. So I always say to the students, opportunity is knocking. Will you accept the opportunity? The choice is yours. So we want to move them up to the next level of opportunity, make them aware of what careers are available here in Rockingham County, the next level of skill development, and the next level of economic success for themselves and for their families in the future. So this Level Up initiative represents helping students and adults level up their future of what could be and what should be when fueled with their own passion and their skill development and a network. It can lead to meaningful employment. And it starts with having great, meaningful conversations with individuals, with our youth and with our adults about what they are passionate about and how they define success for themselves.
Okay, so now, like I said, you've been in education, so I've got my questions here for the quiz for both of you today.
Yes.
So this Level Up, tell me just a little bit more about this. Explain it just a little bit more. It's to help the students, if you will, or the employees to get to that next level of skills, employment, what exactly?
That's exactly right. So as the Workforce Development Manager, this position or this role has been identified as being a relationship builder, a voice between education and business and industry, and a matchmaker. So when we see a student who says, you know, I've developed a career development plan as early as the 8th grade. Now the North Carolina state law is that every 8th grader create a career development plan, and that includes their educational courses and pathways and exploration in their classes, their career and technical education classes in the middle schools. And then in 10th grade, we revise that career development plan. They do career exploration activities in a platform that we use called Major Clarity. And then through work-based learning experiences. So we're making the students aware and they explore different opportunities so that they can be prepared to participate in that opportunity before they graduate from high school, to know that yes, healthcare or advanced manufacturing or construction or whatever the pathway may be for them, that they've tried it, that they've had some high-level hands-on experience in that pathway to say, yes, this is for me, or no, it's not for me. So we do start as early as 5th grade. Our middle school career development coordinators are going into the 5th grade classrooms all over the county, and they're doing these Paxton and Patterson modules. So it's career exploration module experiences. We're having something new here this year on RCC's campus. It'll be for our 5th grade in the spring, and it's called Careers on Wheels. So all the 5th grade in the county will be coming to the beautiful campus of RCC and experiencing career awareness through mobile careers, and you know how we use trucks and tractors and so forth to do the work that we're employed to do, to get them excited and thinking about, okay, this may be a pathway for me, and what educational program connects that. And then I know you're going to ask me about Envision for our 7th and 10th grade.
Yeah.
A new pathway fair that we're also having in November for our 8th grade. All 8th grade students will come to RCC, and they will be exposed to the 18 program pathways here at RCC, the CTE pathways, the career and technical education pathways at the high school level. They will be partnered or paired with the RCC program, and then we'll have business and industry that aligns to it. So the students can hear and see and do some type of hands-on activity in that career fair. So this year, every 5th grader in Rockingham County, 8th grade, 7th, and 10th grader will have an opportunity to come here and see how they can level up.
And that's new for the 5th graders and 8th graders, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, because I know that the 7th and 10th graders have been, this is what, maybe the third or 4th year of the Envision program?
That is correct. So this is the 4th annual Envision Youth Career Expo here in our county. If you are a business or industry, individual, profit, not-for-profit, we would love for you to partner with us. The Envision flyer and the sign-up can be found on all the chamber e-blasts, so please do not hesitate to sign up. We need you. September the 30th, all 7th grade students will be on the campus of RCC from 8 to approximately 2 o'clock. They'll be rotating through zones. Zone 1 will be in the gym of RCC, and students will be able to rotate around and see our local business and industry that's here in Rockingham County. They'll learn about what these businesses, large, small, medium, all businesses, what they do and how they add value, economic value to our community. On October the 1st, our 10th grade will come the next day, and they will do the same thing. They'll go to Zone 1. Zone 2 will have equipment and resources and tools out in the parking lot, and then your Zone 3 will be in the Owens building, and a lot of health science pathways, IT pathways will be spotlighted there too as well for our students. So we're super excited. Level Up, Envision, it's a partnership again, and I can't say this enough. It takes all of us for workforce development and career development. So it's a partnership between Rockingham County Schools, Rockingham Community College, and Rockingham Economic Development. And so we are stronger together. We shout out to our planning committee and all those that are involved. We'll have approximately 1,600 students here from Rockingham County schools, private schools, home schools, charter schools. We welcome all 7th and 10th grade students for that day, as well as our 8th grade Pathways Fair that we will be having in November, and then 5th grade will come in the spring.
I think this exposure that the students get to all of the jobs, the opportunities that they have to look at careers and so on, it's just fantastic that this is going on, to give them that opportunity to look at these things. Let me go back to, you talked about the plans that the students make during their time at the school. Does this cover anything in all students in every aspect? What if the student doesn't know? What do they do then, Christy?
Oh, that's a great question. Yay! I love it. So we start in actually the 7th grade, but the 8th grade is the bulk of the beginning of this work to put it on paper, you know, to their career development plan is a living, breathing document based on the opportunities that they're exposed to, the educational opportunities, and the work-based learning experiences. So when we talk about business partnerships, what can business and industry do for our students? And they are the voice to share about what they're in passionate pursuit of doing, their purpose, their passion, their gift, how they give back, how they work, learn, and earn. So a business and industry can work with our students after they've been in this platform and they've looked at the career clusters, all the clusters that are in the state of North Carolina. They've done online career exploration, videos, games, researched, earned many micro-credentials. The next step is for that student to take it to a job shadow. So we want the student to experience the whole workforce career development continuum. So a job shadow is short term, 4 hours or a whole day for a student, where they can observe and ask questions. From there, and normally we see our job shadows from grade 7 all the way up through our senior year. As many times as a student comes to a career development coordinator or a teacher and says, I want to see that position, you know, that professional, I want to learn from them. We try to coordinate job shadows, then we can move into internships, which are still short-term in nature, 120 contact hours. Our business and industries can host, and we thank our business partners for doing that so graciously, to provide a student to come in and learn side by side, hands-on learning in that career professional's business. And then we move from there to potentially a pre-apprenticeship and an apprenticeship, and I'll let Jennifer share more about that. Guest speakers in the classroom, when they can come in and not only share about what they do on a day-to-day basis and why it matters, but give them some type of hands-on experience so that it can hook that student. And then by participating in career expos too, like Envision or our 8th grade Pathways Fair or our Careers on Wheels for 5th grade. So all those opportunities are available for students to connect with what could be a potential for their future, and they can get excited about that.
Wow, that's fantastic.
Yes.
So Jennifer, how does your role then with education and departmental training and so on with the businesses, how does that work?
That's a great question. So within corporate education and training, we strive to be supporters of economic growth and workforce development. We work heavily with business and industry. So on my team, I have Randy Hunt, who is our director of the Small Business Center.
Right.
So we have resources for small business. And then my position focuses on things like apprenticeships, internships, work-based learning opportunities for our college students and developing those. We focus on corporate and customized training. So if a business has a specific skill development need with their incumbent workers or with new workers coming in, we can work with companies on that. We work on helping strengthen our career and technical education programs in our department through some federal grant funding that we have,
nice.
and monitoring monitoring that, trying to ensure that our CTE programs are aligned with business and industry needs. We also work on building community partnerships. Randy and I try to ensure that we are at as many of the chamber events in this county
Right.
that we can attend between the two of us. We like to be out and involved and talking with business and industry, so we're happy to go out and do that all the time. But our department highlights the focus on business and industry needs. We serve as kind of the business and industry liaison for the college, and so either one of us are happy to help.
Well, that's great, because working with the local businesses on, and I think I know I just talked last week with Tasea Energy, and I think they have been talking with you about some training that they want. So that's the type thing that you do with the businesses. Is that correct?
Sure, definitely. That's one piece of it, and that's a piece that I'm very excited about. So for certain eligible business and industry, the state of North Carolina has the NC Edge customized training program, and within that program, the state uses that as a recruitment tool for business and industry that meet the requirements for that. And basically, the company can apply for project funding that comes through the community college system to do some specific training to upskill their employees, or again, to train those employees that might be coming in as new hires to get them where they need to be. And so this provides a very valuable resource to really help them get their workforce to a position that is beneficial for both the employee and the company. So we're really excited about what happens in customized training, but we also do corporate training. So for example, if a company is not eligible for the state customized training funds, the community college offers amazing training here that is lower cost than a lot of places you're going to find. So business and industry can reach out and we can help identify those training needs. We can help find an instructor. We can bring that here or to their place of employment if we have enough students, and do that at a much lower cost than they might find elsewhere.
Define corporate training for me,
Sure.
if you will, for everyone, please.
So for me, I just use that because customized training is limited to specific
Right.
business and industry. Usually it's manufacturing. I think there's some other like warehousing maybe, and a couple other key niches that are eligible for customized training. I do want business and industry to know that we can still help them. I might not have grant
Right.
money to help them, but we can still help them
Right.
identify what they need and help them get it at a lower cost.
Okay.
So there's lots going on here. There are
Yes.
lots of ways. We also will engage with business and industry through our program advisory committees, and we would encourage them to participate in those. Those are ways that business and industry can stand next to us and help shape our curriculum and help shape what's happening in our programs, the programs that we're offering here. So we need business and industry support through that. We can also help develop work-based learning opportunities for the industry. So Christy mentioned, from a youth standpoint, there are opportunities, there's pathways, but there are also opportunities if a business or industry wants someone who's over 18,
Right.
who is a current student with us, or maybe is in our basic skills college and career readiness program. So there are lots of opportunities to develop those pathways and to meet needs to benefit their workforce.
So you cover from 5th grade all the way through employees and on,
Most
so
definitely.
on. So you both have the same goal with developing all this and getting all to improve workforce in the county and actually to go outside the county as well. So how do you two work together? Do you get along?
Get along. I think
We do,
Christy and I work really well together, and I am so excited that she is on board in the position that she's come on board with us. There's been a lot of great work going on in our community for a long time across all of these organizations, and I'm excited that Christy's with us to help sync that up and get us all on the same page. But Christy is focusing on career awareness and student engagement, youth opportunities for internships and apprenticeships, and building interest and excitement and momentum in a lot of these programs. But you will probably see me helping her with some of those opportunities, and you'll see her helping me with opportunities that we work on here at the college. And so I would say, if you look at our focus, it's business and industry relationship and partnership development and identifying training needs and employment needs, serving as a connector to amazing resources here at the college and within our community. And then again, focusing on solutions for employers and students at the college level. But you'll see overlap. We'll be working together. We'll be out and about together, meeting with business and industry. So,
So she sort of creates the interest to get the students, the employees to you, and then you take care of that from that point, but she works back with you as well. Okay.
Definitely.
All right, super. So there are lots of opportunities here in Rockingham County with new industries coming in and nearby as well with the Southern Virginia Mega Park. So what do you do? How do you get to them, and how can you help them with what they need, and what is it that's really growing as far as the need within this county?
That's a great question. So we are always willing to go out and meet with business and industry at their place of employment. They can reach out. We're welcome to go out and sit down with them and talk about what their needs are. I think here at RCC, every program we have is a program that's in place because we believe it's either high wage, high skill, or high demand. Those are the three big areas that we focus on. But within the Level Up program, there has been a lot of research into some of the growing areas in our county, right? So they identified construction trades, advanced manufacturing, and healthcare as areas of focus for Level Up. We are happy to work with any business and industry outside of those areas as well, and I believe we have really strong programs in areas outside of advanced manufacturing, healthcare, and construction trades, but those are, for Level Up, those are our focus areas. So I will say, anybody who is in public safety or public services or business information technology, accounting, any of those things that are not advanced manufacturing, healthcare, or construction trades, we're still happy to help you. We are happy to develop training opportunities and work-based learning opportunities for you as well. But within any of those areas, RCC can work with business and industry to identify short-term training programs. We can, if there's a significant need, we can develop new programs to offer credentials. We have continuing education programs. We have degree programs here. Again, we're building our work-based learning opportunities from job shadowing to apprenticeship. There's a whole gamut in there. We are expanding our customized training opportunities as well. So there's so many customizable solutions for business and industry, and we just need to know that they're interested. And
that's great. It also sounds like with, even though the focus from the county perspective is right now is advanced manufacturing, healthcare, and construction, but you offer so many other things. If those change, you can adapt to that very, very quickly, correct?
Correct.
Yes. Okay, good.
Yeah, and we're excited about the opportunity to try that.
Okay.
So
Good.
when there's a need, let us know. We'll do our best to meet it.
Okay, so how would you tell our members, our chamber members, or the public, how they can get involved? How can they help with all this initiative, and how can they help make us a better county?
That's a great question. As Christy said, we can't do this work alone, and we have some amazing workforce development partners in this community. So we are thrilled to be able to walk alongside them and do the good work of workforce development. For business and industry, we need involvement. We need business and industry to step up and say, we want to offer a work-based learning opportunity. We want to be part of your program advisory committee meetings. We want to come talk to a classroom, or we want you to bring students out to visit our facility. Anything that allows our students to be exposed to what they're doing and who they are, I think is incredibly important. So, but the only way that we know what training to offer and how to offer it is with business and industry input.
Right. This partnership, and that's what's so key in all of this. Everyone needs to be involved. If we want to make this county better, a better place to live, work, and play, we need to be partners in all of this going forward. So is there any, as we wrap this up, is there any one thing that I've missed that we need to know about from the Level Up program, the workforce, or the college? Anything else that needs to be covered?
I would just like to say, again, thank you to the Golden Leaf Foundation, Economic Development, RCC, and Rockingham County Schools for seeing the need that is data-driven. You know, we see the data and the statistics with our Bright Outlook positions in those 3 pathways that we've shared. And thus the CTE Innovative High School was born, you know, created here on RCC's campus last year. And being a part of that as a career development coordinator to work with those young students who are say that this is their calling, that has certainly been a gift. And we want to take that to the whole county, countywide.
Right.
But also as needs arise, like Jennifer was saying, you know, we want to meet those needs and meet the employers where they're at, meet the individuals where they're at, and we are stronger together.
Absolutely.
And we can do this work, and we have been doing this work. Our students are earning credentials in high school in their career and technical education courses to help get prepared. They're doing employment ability skills training through the North Carolina Portrait of a Graduate model so that they do graduate with those durable soft skills and the technical skills to be prepared. So students deserve an opportunity to see where they live, the work that's available so that they can provide for their family and give back to their community, and that they can serve their community well too as well. And then employers deserve to have students who are graduating skilled ready.
Yep. That's fantastic. So folks, you have everything you've heard today, that you know, it's individuals, it's businesses, it's the partnership with all that, and if there is a need, right here is where you can find the answer to that need. Thank you both ladies for being here today. Great information. We appreciate what you do for our county. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jim. All right, Rockingham County partners, what time is it? It's workforce development time. Our students and businesses, what time is it? It's time to rise with purpose. It's time to soar with excellence. And it's time to serve with passion. It's Z-Snap time. Z stands for zeal. Passion plus perseverance equals a Z-Snap. Everybody give me 2 snaps, give me 2 claps, and a 4-count Z-Snap.